Hello guys, welcome back in my new video. Guys, today our topic is how to switch from an iPhone to an Android phone. Ready to ditch your iPhone? Here's how to make the changes from Apple's iOS to Google's Android ecosystem. Apple iPhone users once looked down on the army of Android phones out there, and let's be honest, many still do. But that's a hard stance to take these days. Android apps are flourishing, and the handset selection is amazing. Thanks to manufacturers like Samsung, Motorola, OnePlus, and even Google itself, you can get an Android phone with as many cameras as you want, screens of any size, and yes, even headphone jacks and expandable storage. And don't forget the really outdated designs like the Galaxy Z Fold too. If all that has you itching to make the switch, that's understandable. Perhaps you find Apple's grip on the iOS ecosystem annoying. Android may suffer from extensive fragmentation, thousands of versions of the OS running on hundreds of devices, but like Windows or Linux, it's now open and versatile for that very reason. And if you pick the right phone, and you might get a few of those updates eventually. Of course, each manufacturer has their own pros and cons. Menu track the interface with different skins and settings, for example, or add bloatware apps you may not want. The only way to get a pure Android experience with OS updates that come through as soon as Google releases them is to get a handset from Google. Thankfully, phones like the Google Pixel 4a and Pixel 5 are excellent options, especially for the price. So once you have got an Android phone picked out, what do? Here's how to migrate your data and get acquainted with your new phone. Prep your iPhone for transfer. You have a few options when it comes to migrating your contacts, calendar, events, notes, and other data. And yes, you will have to reinstall, perhaps even repurchase your apps you switching to Android. But it will take a few steps. Kill iMessage. But Apple's iMessage allows users to message each other without eating into monthly SMS text allotments. On iPhone, iMessage appear in blue and SMS texts are green. It's an easy method of seeing if the person you are messaging has an iPhone or not. In 2014, iPhone users who switched to Android without shutting off iMessage discovered that they were not receiving text messages on their new Android phones. Apple rolled out a tool to help those stuck in iMessage purgatory, and it hasn't been a problem in recent years, but it can hurt to turn off iMessages before you reach your iPhone. On your iPhone, go to Settings, Messages, and deactivate the switch setting to iMessage. While you are at it, go to Settings, FaceTime, and turn that off as well. You can experiment by sending messages to people you know have an iPhone. If the messages are green, the feature was successfully disabled. Option 1, Cable Sign. On many Android phones, you can migrate data from your iPhone's Lightning cable and a USB on the go OTG adapter. During the initial step up, look for a prompt that asks you to plug in an old iPhone to transfer data using iPhone's Google Migration Tool or Samsung Smart Switch if you are moving to a Samsung phone. This will move contacts, phones, messages, and other data to your new device, allowing you to pick and choose what gets migrated. It may take some time for data to copy, and you will have to unlock your iPhone a few minutes throughout the process, but it should be fairly simple. There is no PC or cloud account required, though there is a version of Samsung Smart Switch or for Windows and Mac if you prefer to use the PC as a backup. If your phone doesn't support USB transfer, there are a few other programs that use your PC as middleman to make the transfer of iOS to Android easier. Plus, they get some media backup to your PC as a bonus, like Synoc's data transfer tool. Option 2, Cloud Sync. If you don't have the necessary cables and want to get your data migrated now, you can also sync some data wirelessly. Google officially recommends using Google Drive to migrate your data from iOS to Android, though it won't move as much data as the cable method above, only contacts, calendars, and photos. The iOS app is a free download as it is a Google account. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. So guys, see you in next video. Take care and goodbye.